direct. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Butt Check family? Welcome back to yet again another episode. That's right, we 2 for 2 today. Anyway, if you want to see the previous episode, it was a banger. Definitely check that one out. This one, I have to talk about it, but it's a giveaway for y'all and a hot topic at the same time. So chapters down below, sub button there, as always, on the race to 60K, ladies and gents. Without further ado, let's go. All right, now into them Tekken community / World Tour buttons that need to be checked, as the community is up in arms right now. Well, not really up in arms, but some people are a little pissed, right? So here's what's happening. I'm gonna break it down. So Tekken World Tour is happening right around the corner, right? It's from the 13th to the 14th. So basically what? This weekend? Holy shit. I didn't even think of that. Matter of fact, the last chance qualifier is tomorrow. Man, these dates creep up on you so fast. So anyway, I'll put information down below for that. And you know, we're definitely gonna cover that. That's gonna be hype. Okay, the Tekken World Tour is happening. Tekken 7 is wrapping up, but there's some commentators, very popular commentators that have been around for a long time, a decade and whatnot, for the life of Tekken and Tekken 7 that have not been included in the TWT and feel very strongly, right? They feel some type of way, I should say, about not being included or selected to be commentating for this event. And we're gonna pick it up right here. So this is the first one I saw, right? We got Spag at Spaghetti Rip, profile on the screen. Some of you might know him. I think we've talked about him in the past, right? He's definitely a big commentator within the Tekken community, been around for a long time. He actually made a statement, right? A video basically talking about how he feels. You can tell he's kind of shocked and whatnot, but anyway, check it out.
Hello everyone, Spag here. Hope you're all doing well. I was debating whether to do this as a written tweet or as a video, and in the end I decided that I'm gonna just make a video. After 7 years of commentary and organization, I'm really proud to have been able to contribute to our scene growing into what it is today for Tekken 7. Tekken was always an obsession for me. I went to my first tournament in 2009 and I competed and organized tournaments and witnessed the conclusion of the game that I dedicated much of my life to. So I'm just using this video as a way to get closure on Tekken 7, which I was hoping to get commentating an event, and just say thank you to everyone who supported me and to all the organizers, creators and players who have helped shape our scene into what it is today. Much love to you guys, and hopefully I'll see you guys in Tekken 8.
Okay, so there you have it, and obviously he's, a little disappointed, but I like what he said, in the video where he's like, I'm using this as closure to the game. You know what I'm saying? Like sending this message to the community basically to thank them. Since I can't do it at TWT, I'm gonna do it right here and just thank everybody for everything that I got to share, with the game and the community. So I thought that was what's up, right? Community definitely responding. Everybody's basically having the same reaction, saying we can't believe that you're there. But thank you for everything that you've given us. Starting right here, saying literally unbelievable how Spag and Rip are not involved in the last T7 finals. Competitors get to play into the franchise by creating hype, and both definitely among the best in that. Hopefully the chapter of T8 can start with the boom, followed by a ladies and lads. And that's where we go next, right? So first it was what, Spag? Now we got Rip. Y'all may know Rip. This guy has been commentating. I know I've covered him a few times. He's been bringing hype in the Tekken scene for a long time, and of course, profile on the screen. He also did not get invited for whatever reason. He posted a statement. He posted a long statement, but here's the beginning, right? He says, disappointed to say that in my 10th year of commentating competitive Tekken 7, I will not be involved in its conclusion at the TWT finals. Telling my story of these players and building this community has taken up the majority of its life this past decade, or I'm sorry, the majority of my life this past decade. So I put together, and you can see down below here, basically a video. But before we get to that video, look at this statement. This is the statement, and this is only half of it, y'all. It's very long. So check this out. We're gonna go to the video. I'm gonna give you guys the cliff notes. It doesn't say anything controversial. It doesn't say anything bad. Basically, he's just recapping like highlights of his career. He did it very respectable, right? Just like Spag did. And then of course, I'll just kind of play highlights of the video. And you can see it's just a bunch of fun memories, hype memories and whatnot. But once again, You got the FGC responding to that. Starting right here with James Shen saying, I'm baffled by this. Makes no sense at all. But looking forward to your work in Tekken 8. I'm sure you're going to kill it. Then next up we see who at B&E Esports is making the decisions for the commentary lineup, and why do they turn on their most loyal and long-standing talent? Not commissioning Rip and Spag for the final TWT finals is a disservice to them and to all long-time competitive Tekken fans. Next up I see saying, I'm gonna be honest, I truly do not believe that Rip and Spag are both just not commentating on TWT at the end of its life cycle. I don't know, something feels off about all of this. Not that I don't believe them, but kind of difficult to explain. And then next up, I see Emery Reigns taking that other side of the fence, right? Different perspective, saying, never seen so many people bent out of shape about something they cannot control in my life, LOL. Like if someone else touches the mic for Tekken, they're going to fucking riot. Then next up saying, it's crazy how players are given a chance to showcase skills by going to events. It's crazy how commentators are just grandfathered in. Stop this, please. There's plenty of other people that would like to at least be given the chance to commentate this fucking game, Jesus. And then he wraps it up here saying, I'm all for having the best of the best at the finals, but at the same time, you guys are viewers and you don't get to make executive decisions. And there you have it, right? So that's what's happening right now. I've seen this kind of grow over the last few days, trying to figure out exactly what was going on. And it happens. We've seen this before. And it is surprising, right? To see two big talents, not one, but two, not be invited to this. You would think that they would figure out a way to maybe have even a bigger commentator section. I'm not even gonna front. I don't know who the commentators are. I imagine though it's gonna be Tasty Steve and then probably Majid Obama, since they've been doing so much work on it. Could be off, but I guarantee it's gonna be at least Tasty Steve. I think one of the interesting points that sticks out is Emery, right? When he says he's all for having the best of the best, but that main part saying, it's crazy how commentators are just grandfathered in. Because you see that. You see within the community, people are like, they want to commentate. Who do I talk to? I guess you got to send in like a reel, like of you commentating and almost like audition, right? But it's hard because people are not usually people are not willing to let you commentate unless you already have a reel or so you have some work. So you're like, shit, well, how do I get it, period, right? I really don't have no experience right now, but I want to do this. So it's almost like you have to start out on a local level and you have to do it for fucking years, you know what I'm saying? Before anybody will like actually, okay, we got kind of get to know you and, you know, we'll give you a chance. It kind of reminds me almost of stand-up comedy. Like how the work from open mic to shitty club to shitty bar that you have to put in just to get your little commentating, and you know it's not paying that good, at least starting off, I should say. So anyway, I'm talking too much right now, but how y'all feeling? Do you believe that the system needs to change when it comes, you know, how players get to prove themselves versus commentators seeming like they just get grandfathered in, or do you think, nah, that's the best way possible? How y'all feeling? Let me know. All right, next up for them difficult buttons, yet a blessing that need to be checked. Okay, so y'all remember, I kind of hinted at it a few times, the Christmas giveaway, the light bulb. It was my own personal cross-up that was still in the box. We had over 60 people enter for that one, and we read about 60 comments that day. So there's a couple things that happened. For one, I found out there was about 5 or 6 comments that never got read. So I had all of them message me, they all did, and I said I'll put them in the next giveaway because we're doing a Patreon giveaway at the end of this month just for the Patreon to show them the love back, right? Other thing that happened was the winner, the Wingless Fly, responded, but at the same time didn't respond. So unfortunately, they have been disqualified. Here's why. If you remember at the end of that video, I said this. So Wingless, down below, post on there. Please don't disappear because like I said, every now and then people win. I don't hear from them again. So post down below, you got 48 hours or we got to give it away to somebody else. Now here's the issue. Technically they did respond. So now it's a gray area, right? They did respond. And I even talked to them on a second comment that they left on that same video. The problem is that was almost 3 weeks ago. They haven't responded since. Every time I said, please send me an email, they said, I think I did. I believe they said that twice to me on 2 separate comments. They never did. I checked both emails. I even gave them the second option, you know what I'm saying? I even went to their page and commented on their video, the same thing with the same info because I couldn't find like anything else social media for them, just YouTube. So I commented on multiple things on their channel on hopes to get in contact and still nothing. So my fear was I'm gonna end up giving it away to somebody else and then they're gonna appear back like a month later talking about, hey, where's my cross up? You can't do that, you know what I'm saying? That's not fair. That's always been my worst fear with a giveaway. But I took a poll on Patreon, and they all agreed, saying, no, that's enough time. You should give it away. Other people, of course, were like, hey, give it to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. It's a gray area because technically they did respond. The problem is it's been 3 weeks, and I haven't heard from them since. You feel me? Or it's going on 3 weeks. So the longer this sits in here, the more I'm afraid that like I have to give this thing away. You know what I'm saying? It was part of the giveaway. So what we're gonna do, unfortunately, the Wingless Fly, man, I'm sorry. I'll be more than happy to give you your money back. They donated $5. I believe it was a super thanks. I just don't want anybody to feel wronged. I don't want anybody to feel like this is a scam. I'm just trying to do what I said I was gonna do, if that makes any sense, y'all. And I have no problem entering you on a future giveaway if you wanna do it that way for the Wingless Fly. So for now, we're gonna take those light bulbs. Obviously, they're not on the tree anymore. But if you watch that video, we read them in order. So everybody has a number from 1 to 60. So we're gonna take 1 to 60. We're also gonna add the bulbs or the comments that didn't get read on that video, which is like an additional 5 or 6. So that's gonna make it a total of like, the number is gonna be like 65, 66, something like that, right? Whoever she chooses, whatever number she chooses will be announced either on the next video or the video after that. And if I can get her on video choosing the number randomly, then we'll do it that way. And then I'll go through the video to see what number it is. You know what I'm saying? And luckily, whoever does win will claim it. Then you really do have 48 hours to claim it. And hopefully by then we won't have to do this, because we will. Trust me, if nobody claims it again within 48 hours, we'll be right back here. And then I'm sure you guys have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I have to do this. I don't want to do this. I've never had to do this. I've had people be silent for like almost 2 days, but then they come with the quickness and I got their email and it's gone. By the way, the person that won the hitbox has already received the hitbox. They messaged me. I got it. No problem. Hitbox received, right? They messaged me the other day saying thank you, and they received it. Everybody that missed the comment, that didn't get read on the video, they messaged me. Guess what? I received it. Every one of them. I responded to every one of them. So it's very weird to me that this is the only one, right? Where they're like, I think I did email you. And then that's it. Like, you think you emailed me? Like, I'm pretty sure you're entering it wrong, or you're not doing it. I don't know. I feel like I'm being trolled. No disrespect to the Wingless Fly. Obviously life happens. I wish them the best. I hope nothing has happened to them, you know, because they literally just disappeared. So anyway, I hope you guys can rock with this. Definitely let me know how you were feeling in the next video-ish. Definitely this week though, we will announce the new winner for the cross-up. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We will see you soon. Oh, real quick, the newest Patreon just joined today, Malcolm Moore. Am I saying that correctly, Malcolm? Thank you, man. Thank you for the massive love on the Patreon. I appreciate all the love. And all the Patrons, you have no idea. Your support means everything. So we will see you soon. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. More than likely, it'll be tomorrow. But anyway, thank you guys for the amazing love. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
And now for that moment of FGC bliss. That's right, we're still doing it for this episode. So, Mortal Kombat Addict, right? Mortal Kombat Addict, their profile on the screen. Link down below. Definitely check them out. They posted this the other day. Actually, I believe it was yesterday, saying these PC mods are getting out of control. Hilarious. Check it out. Enjoy.